welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. EA Sports College Football continues a familiar field for us here on a Thursday night. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Yellow Jackets head coach before the game. Their game plan is really centered around throwing the ball today. Why? Their quarterback has a chance to go down in history. They want to get the win first and foremost, but second on their mind, making sure that this beloved young man who has meant so much to this team has a chance for his name to go down in history as the most passing yards ever at this school. We'll see if they get him the ball early and often get that passing game and rhythm going here so they get a win and some history to start this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense comes onto the field first today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Mendoza. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? Touchdown Cardinals! Stealing a score on special teams. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it. And
a lot of room to the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Trying to run, it's Washington. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. Makes a catch. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll.
Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you can tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Finds his target. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Caught. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Deep in the end zone, it's good. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Cardinals' offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. As we get late in the season, his performance has made him a contender, if not one of the favorites, for the Heisman Trophy. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on first. He's going to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Caught on the left side by Wilson. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Quarterback keeps it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. This time they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Wilson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. It's complete to the left. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get him behind the sticks a little bit.
He's loose on the right. Past the 50. At the 30. Inside. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Under pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 3rd and short. Before him, we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. Catch is made at the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. On the move. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Sells to fake. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no 1st down. This offense has it with really good field position. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives them a chance to put together a strategy here in the waning moments. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Turns it upfield. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snaps it in the shotgun. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sells to run, looking to pass. On target. Georgia Tech spins its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Right down the boulevard. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a...
It's a running room. The 30. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 3rd touchdown in the game and 50th of the season. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, pressure's coming. Fires on the move. Left side is Allen. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hauls it in. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Yellow Jackets spend their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush is on. Got out of trouble and throws. Out wide right, it's Allen. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Now back to your game in Louisville.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Coming out of the locker room, the Cardinals head coach told me he is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the second half. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Right side, it's Wilson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping his eyes downfield. Gets the first himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Look out! Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The fake wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Louisville! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets the back moving. One more time, it's Brown. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Brown again. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the punt hits ground. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Tight end now in motion. On 1st down, it's Brown again. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
They'll give it to Brown. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Brought down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He hit that one right down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive.
Makes the grab down the middle.